Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today with me and my dad, we're going to tell you all about the experience on an auto train. It's like a service where you can go to Florida and you can put your car inside of that train and go on the same train. So we're just going to tell you all about how it feels to be on an auto train. And yeah, I like to go to like Florida sometimes when I go on an auto train because you don't have to like drive 15 hours just to go to Florida.
So thank you, Tony, for the introduction. So today I just want to share with you our experience going on auto train, which is a service from Virginia to Lorton, Virginia to Sanford in Florida. We just want to do this video because pandemic is going down by the grace of God, and people gonna start planning their vacation, especially kids. They love Disney World, and Disney is always attract kids. I mean, it's one of once in a lifetime opportunity for kids. So there's no way, even if you haven't been there before, there's no way your kids will not be bugging you that they want to go. So I love to drive, and driving from Maryland to Virginia, to Florida, is about 14 hours, a little longer, if kids are stopping you for bathroom breaks and things like that. So but we discovered auto train by accident a few years back, and we've been on it about 7 times. That is if you count going and coming back. And I love Florida, but ever since, I don't think I'm gonna ever drive to Florida again because it just makes no sense. Number one, you're putting a lot of mileage on your car. Number two, of course, you're taking risk when you're on the highway. We drive every day, we're taking risk, but driving 14 hours in the middle of the night is a long stretch, for kids. So when we found out about auto train, was like, wow, this service is cool. Unfortunately, that is the only service in America. It's very common in Europe, but this route by Amtrak is only from Virginia. So if you are within the area, even if you live in New Jersey, New York, you can drive 2 or 3 hours down to Maryland, through Maryland to Virginia, and then hop on auto train, put your car in, and so it's a great experience, and you get to see sightseeing, mountain views, different cities that you're gonna pass through, all of that. So just a quick what is auto train. So again, the service leaves from Lorton in Virginia. They leave 4 p.m. every single day. 4 p.m. every single day. You have to be there by 2 p.m. to drop off your car. So they will take your car from you. They give you a number. They put a tag on your car so that you can claim your car back. So once you give them your car, your car key, they will drive the car. They will inspect the car to make sure that there's no damage on the car prior to bringing the car to them. So they have special cargo that lower deck and upper deck cargos that carry the cars. So they will load all the cars into the train, and then they will attach those cargo train to the passenger cars. When I say cars, I mean cargo train cars. So, and then you go, once that happen, then you wait for like an hour. Sometimes they leave early, like 3:30 before 4 p.m. So then you go into the waiting area. You can buy snacks. You just wait, and then a couple of minutes before that, you can go to the check-in area to check in. There they will ask you, when would you like to have dinner? They have 3 time dinner slot. They have 5, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. So when you you pick whatever time you want to have dinner. So, but with the pandemic going on now, I don't think they are doing that anymore. Maybe they canceled the dinner part of it because of pandemic. I'm not sure. You have to find out. But again, so the key to it is to book this service very early because it's very popular. So as at the last time we went, it was like $110 per person. That is, return to and fro. So now if you book very close to when you're traveling, it might be way more, expensive. But at the same time, it's still very reasonable to, have your car an auto train and you don't have to drive. So again, back to the dinner. So they'll give you time slot for your dinner time, so you have your dinner, and they have Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is not stable, but for the most part you have Wi-Fi in the train. So you take your tablet, your laptop or what have you to keep yourself busy. There is a very comfortable bathrooms in every car, in every train. The chairs do recline, so you can recline the chair to like 45 degree angle, so you can sleep on the car. So one advice I would generally give to people if you're considering it is to get some pillows and maybe some blankets. It doesn't matter what time of the year you go, inside that train can be very, very cold, especially in the summer month. They try to make people comfortable. They would crank the AC really, really high, so you may be cold. So but if you have your blanket, you have a pillow to support your neck, you'll be able to sleep very comfortably. So it's about 16 hours, sometimes about 15 hours, depends on if there's no issue on the road. At one time we went, they had to stop for like an hour because there was a train that was going to use the same track that our train was on, so we have to stay. And then sometimes when they get to Georgia, they will change the crew, or the entire crew from Virginia would disembark, and then new crew will come in that will work the night. So in the morning when you get to Sanford in Florida, around 6 a.m. before you get to Sanford, they will give you breakfast, continental breakfast, orange juice, apple, cereal and things like that. So it's a great good breakfast. So once you get the breakfast, around 6:30 a.m. 7 a.m. they will make an announcement in the train that it's time to come for breakfast. You go. They have two trains that are fixed like restaurant seating. So you go in there, you have your breakfast, and then the train get to Florida around 8:30 thereabout. So once you get to Sanford, you come off the train, and then you go to the waiting area for them to unload your car. So when they unload your car, they give you you inspect your car, make sure that nothing happened to it, and then you'll be on your way. So if you're going to Orlando, Sanford to Orlando is about 20 minutes drive. Of course you already booked your hotel and everything, so you just get your car, just drive to your hotel, shower, and then have some sleep if you need to have more sleep, and then and then when you're coming back, it's the same process. You drive your car from wherever you are staying in Florida to Sanford, and then you get there by 2 p.m. They load your car into the train, and then they offer you breakfast. They leave 4 p.m. whether it's from Florida or from Virginia. It's 4 p.m. and your car must be there by 2 p.m. So again, I'm talking about the cost. It's about, if you are a family of 6 or maybe 7, the kids don't pay full fare like adults. So the kids are thinking it might be like $70 per person, depends on when they are doing promotion or not. When you book the train, there are a couple of things they may want to upsell you. They want to, for example, they're gonna say if you want to get your car within the first 30 of 60 cars, if you want to get your car within 30 minutes when the train arrives, whether in Florida or in Virginia, you pay extra like $80-$100. It's not worth it because they have a team of about 15 people going back and forth inside the train to drive the car out. So for like 45 minutes wait or less, your car will be out. But if you choose to be one of those people that like to pay extra, you can pay extra. They say they will get your car out within 30 minutes. I just don't see that makes any sense. So also they have a room sleeper, like one small bed where you kind of like self-contained. So you have like bunk bed. There's a bed at the bottom and on the top, so you can if you like family of 4, you may be able to get something like that and then sleep on the top and your kids still sleeping at the bottom or something like that. But to me again, it's not worth it, because that is like double the price. So the chairs are the seat inside the train are very, very comfortable, so you don't need to get all those extras. So again, it's a very good service to consider if you're going, rather than putting a lot of mileage on your car. And then once you get to Sanford, or when you get to Florida, you just get the key to your own car, so the car that you're already comfortable with, and then you'll be on your way. So it's really, really a good service to consider. Like I said, it's the only service in America. Nowhere else in America can you get a service like that. So if you live like in New York, like New Jersey, or neighboring states, you just have to find your way to Virginia and hop on the train. Then another thing to think about is to pack some snacks with you, and don't leave it in the car, because once your car get in the train, you won't have access to your car until you get to your destination, whether it's Florida or Virginia. So if you have your own snacks with you, kids, they're always hungry all the time, so you have your snacks, something they can eat, why to keep them busy. If you don't have snacks with you, they have a snack section in the train where you can buy hot dog, cookies and things like that. So, and that can be very expensive. You may end up buying like hot dog for like $6. So, but if you have snacks with you, whatever snack your kid loves, Cheetos, their favorite snack, just get a bunch of it and get some water with you, so that you don't have to buy it inside the train. The other thing is to plan everything, so that you don't have to, everything that you need, once you get to the station, take it out of the car. Pack a separate bag, your pillow, your blanket, your water, your snacks and everything, put them on the side. Lock everything up in the trunk of your car. You will not have access to it until you get to Florida. So again, if you are considering having a family vacation, being that some of us have been home for quite too long, and it's really nice to at least take this kid out. I'm tired of going to Florida, but just for the experience of the auto train, he likes auto train, so we are considering going again this year. He just want to be on that train. I don't think anything here. He just want to be on the train. So it's quite a good experience for kids, especially if they've never experienced it before. Like I said, you'll see a lot of sightseeing. You pass through many cities. You pass through Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and then Florida. So if you have any questions, something that I did not touch up, or a specific question to you, you can put it in a comment, and we'll be able to try to answer those questions for you. But again, this experience, we've used this service for about 7 times, so I'm very, very well aware of the entire, how they operate and everything. So I know what I'm talking about. So it's a great service. You should consider it rather than driving. If you fly, if you look at, I've compared the expenses. Believe me, auto train is more reasonable and maybe sometimes come out cheaper than to fly. The other thing is that this service, you must have a car to use it. You must have a car to use it. If you are 20 in your party that are traveling, one person must carry one car. You can't just go to Auto Train and say I want to get an Auto Train. You must have a car. That's the point of it. So if 20 of you, only one car, they will take you. And then you do have to pay for the car. I think it's like, last time I used it was like $200 to carry your car. $200 go, $200 back. So when you look at that, you know that. So when we went the first time, it was a little about $900, the ticket and taking the car and everything. That's for the 3 of us. And then also another way to get the reduced, I'm probably gonna do another full video about this. Another way to get a cheaper train or discount is to consider having the Amtrak credit card. The first time we went, I didn't pay anything. It was like zero. We just kind of used the service for free. And the reason for that was that I got Amtrak credit card and they gave me 30,000 points. So 30,000 points was enough to cover my ticket, Tony's ticket, his mom, and the car. So that's something you may want to think about. But again, that you have to explain the whole detail, what's around getting that 30,000 points. And also there are ways how you can get the ticket also cheaper, even if you don't get their credit card. So there are ways to get the ticket very cheap. You can either, when you're buying the ticket, you can either buy the ticket by paying cash or credit card, or you can buy points. You can use point. You go on another website, you buy the point, and then you now use the point to buy the ticket. Sometimes it may end up cheaper that way, to use point to buy the ticket than to pay with credit card or other means. So I'm gonna do a separate video on that. But again, this is just overview of how to take Auto Train from Virginia to Florida. I hope this helps someone. And again, if you have any comment, put it in this comment section below.
That's all you need to know about Auto Train. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in Florida.